This recipe always slaps each and every time I make it. And we are going to be preparing some sauce that we're going to dip our pasta in. Then we can enjoy that for lunch. And with me here, I have my list of ingredients. And from this corner, I have my pasta. I have my spices. And you can also add whichever spice you like and leave out which you do not like. I have some turmeric. This is curry powder because you're definitely making a curry. Some black pepper, paprika, chicken masala. But you can also use any other masala that you like. I have my Royco powder. I have my tomato paste, but you can also use tomatoes and some salt, my white onions, some garlic, ginger, coriander leaves, and coriander stems. And you also need some cooking oil. But since I do not have the cooking oil, I am going to be using some margarine. You can also use butter. Anyway, if we are making some pasta, it's allowed. Without further ado, let's get started. Now that my water is hot and boiling, I'm going to break this into two, but you don't have to break them. I'm going to add them in here, and always remember to cook your pasta according to the instructions on the packaging. So mine says you boil it for about 9 minutes, and I'm going to do exactly that. Then I'm also going to add some salt. Then I'll see you once my pasta is almost ready. We are about 7 minutes into the cooking process, and I'm going to taste this. They are almost ready, so I'm going to switch the fires. Then you can also notice that my water is white in color. This means that starch is present, and starch is such a good thickening agent for your recipes, so you should not discard this water. Then let's start preparing our sauce. Once my pan is hot enough, I'll go in with my margarine. Then I'll add in my ginger and also my white onions. Then I'm going to cook this for about a minute. Now that my kitchen is fragrant, you can smell the ginger everywhere. I'm going to add in my turmeric. I'm also going to add in my coriander stems and my garlic. And the reason as to why I've added my turmeric at this point is so that mafuta ishike rangi vizuri. Remember the pasta water that I've told you to set aside. You're going to mix it with your tomato paste. Then we are going to add that in. And you can see the magic. Our sauce is already thick. Then I'm going to let this simmer for about 30 or so seconds. Then at this point my pasta is ready, so I'm going to strain off the water. Then now we are going to add in our spices. Then I'm going to blend this in. Then I can go in with some pasta water so that we can make the sauce. And you can see how big it is. I'm going to go in with my pasta water. Then I'm going to let this simmer for 2 minutes so that everything can thicken up. Then I'll be back to add in my pasta. Now that this is saucy and thick, I'm going to season with some salt. So because I have a lot of coriander leaves, I'm going to go in with some at this point. Then it's at this point that our pasta come in. Then we are going to mix this in. Then I'll give it about a minute so that my pasta can reheat, because I ran my pasta through cold water. Then our meal is basically done. And finally, look at this. Oh, this looks great, looks yummy, looks delicious, looks like something I want to eat. So our meal is done. I'm going to garnish it with some coriander leaves. Switch that off. Wow. And this is ready to be plated. As you've seen, it was that easy preparing this, and you can see how saucy it is. And that means you do not need any stew for this, you do not even need tomato sauce for this. And let's begin. God, this is good. A good try with this. Wow, this is a great recipe. This is such a simple but a great recipe. I hope you enjoyed. I also hope you learned something new, and I also hope you're going to try this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.